Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Jarabia. Um, I am trying to connect this Instagram live. Last week, I did it. This week, I'm trying to figure out what did I do last week. um, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think it did go live. Uh, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all, I'm still working out the kinks of all of this technology stuff. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Nap Time Challenge with Jarabia. I am a wife and mom and the owner of East Pottery. The Nap Time Challenge is a motivational segment, I guess you can say, for moms, caregivers, women, just to set aside a few moments of your day to focus on something that's going to help you move forward in reaching your goals. So that's what the Nap Time Chat Challenge, is all about. I have a 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old, and when she goes to sleep, I try to get my life together. A lot of times I want to take a nap myself, but I'm like, if I take a nap, then this doesn't get done. But first, I'd like to know, can you guys hear me? Are you able to hear me? Make sure that my audio is good. Uh, the last few times I went live, I had a few issues with the audio, but this time I switched it up. So I think you guys should be able to hear me. If you don't mind just dropping me a comment, just saying, or thumbs up, just letting me know that you can hear me before we get started. Man, like I feel like when you're streaming, you can't do too much in the background. Sounds good. Thanks, David. David is my husband and my number one fan and supporter. So I appreciate him for everything that he does. And shout out to you. And thank you for allowing me to borrow your mic today, because that's why our audio is going to be good. I like to use my Bluetooth mic, which that's good for when I'm recording behind the scene videos or voiceovers, but it's not necessarily the best for recording live. And I want to make sure that you guys can see me well and that you can hear me well. So we are one step closer to me figuring out the tech. But I just wanted to give everyone a chance to hop in. Again, if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, just say hey, let me know where you're watching from. Again, today is Friday. We are less than a week from Thanksgiving. Like, that is crazy. This year is going by fast. This month is flying by. It just was the first and now it's already close to the end. So it's crazy. It's been a lot of stuff going on. And the days, they just roll. They move so fast. So I just wanted to talk today about overcoming the stress of like the holiday hustle and bustle. Like this time of year, it seems like as people are driving, everybody's in a rush. Where y'all going? Like, slow down. Um, Everybody has places to be, people to see, things to do. And it just seems like this is the time of year when it's just a lot of heightened emotions, like for whatever the reason may be. Like some people are really, really excited. Some people might be frustrated. Some people may be a little sad, just depending on what you have going on personally in your life. Me, I am ready to start playing it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas on like November the 1st. Like I'm ready to crank up the music. And then by December the 1st, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm tired of hearing the Christmas music. But for me, this is an exciting time. I am in the process of launching my first subscription box with East Pottery. It's called the Go Getter Box. So with that, I think I'm a little crazy, because who launches a business at the end of the year? Like literally, it is the end of the year. And my husband's birthday was this month. My daughter's birthday is this month. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's the end of the year. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, y'all, but I've already committed and I'm too deep to like turn around. So I just got to keep moving forward. So in that, I've noticed that this holiday season, my stress is not necessarily revolved around the cooking and gatherings. Even though this week I did do a little bit of holiday shopping because I was like, let me just go ahead and grab this. But in the midst of all of that, I had to remind myself like, there are some things that, like, what is the reason for this season? Like, we celebrate the birth of Christ. We spend time with family and friends, like, being intentional. And hey, Ebony, thanks, sis. Girl, I be getting distracted, but thank you so much. You are amazing as well. And thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you, girl. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like squirrel, but let me get back focused. Ev is my sis. We are not birth sisters, but that's my homegirl. So I appreciate all the support and encouragement from family and friends that became family. But back to my, squirrel. So yeah, like I was getting all frustrated and flustered, like this needs to be done, this needs to be done. I had to really just pause this week because with trying to launch, I'm creating by hand, if you can see behind me, and I'll probably give you guys a closer look at the end, but I've been creating by hand pottery sculptures that I need to bake. I don't bake cookies, y'all. I bake clay. If you know about polymer clay, then you understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, with that, it's like I'm focused on the stuff that needs to be done for the business, but it's like I need to pause, slow down. It's hubby's birthday. My daughter's birthday is this month. Take that moment to celebrate your loved ones. So I had to, my first thing with overcoming the holiday stress was to pause and slow down. It's okay to celebrate with them. It's okay to have that moment where you're creating the memories, because at the end of the day, like that's what matters. It's the memories. It's not about how many hours you work. Like, yeah, you got bills to pay. Yeah, you have things to do. Hello, Bernetta. I'm glad you got a chance to catch me live. Bernetta's my cousin, and she's also a great support as well. So thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you, cuz. And yeah, so pausing, slowing down. Again, we want to be like the Energizer Bunny. Y'all, it's only 24 hours in a day. It's only so much you can do. It's only so much. And some things gonna get done, and some things is you're gonna have to just put it to the side. It's fine. Prioritizing what is important. Is it more important for me to, for example, last night I have a goal to make 100 clay pieces. Y'all, I made 96 since Saturday. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Y'all, I'm still nursing my child. We working on his weaning process. Like, whoo, pray for me as I pray for you. And nighttime is crazy because that's when she tried to take advantage of the situation, use me as a pacifier. But last night was a pretty good night. I was 4 clay pieces away from meeting my 100 goal. With that, I had to roll out some more clay. And it was probably like close to 1 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? What's more important right now? Me rolling out these clay pieces and finishing the 4 just to meet my goal, which I still have time to meet it, or go to bed, go to sleep. Y'all, I chose to sleep for 100. Okay. And it was good. It felt good to like go in my bed and actually sleep and not fall asleep in this chair. This pink chair, I love it, but it's not the most comfortable thing. And if you know me, then you know when I'm like focused in on trying to get something done, a lot of times I will fall asleep at my desk and then be complaining about my neck, my back, everything else. But no, go in your bed. Like it's so have a time to shut down. It's okay for that. Also in this season, be intentional about protecting your peace. Okay? Like be intentional. Like it's going to be a lot of people, a lot of circumstances, a lot of distractions, but you are responsible for protecting your own peace. So don't let nobody disturb your peace. Um, don't, yeah. It's just like this joy that I have, the world can't give it, the world can't take it. Like, enjoy your peace, protect your peace, guard your peace. So this holiday season, y'all take the moment to pause and slow down. Kids have a way of slowing you down. Trying to get in the car, it's like, y'all, it should take what, 2 seconds? No, it's more like 20 minutes sometimes. Like by the time you get your child in, you get them buckled, they have a way of slowing you down. And sometimes it's irritating. And I know some of you may be parents. Some of you may have children who are older. You might have already passed that phase. Some of you may not have kids, but you still have something in your life that kind of forces you to pause. And it's irritating in that moment, but sometimes you need that. You need that reminder. You need that slowdown. And in that moment, I challenge you, instead of being frustrated uh, by the pause, take that moment and really ask God, like, okay, what are you trying to reveal to me in this moment? Like, I started going for walks with my daughter when the weather permits in the afternoon. I'm like, okay, let me burn some energy for her, get her outside, and then also let me go ahead. First of all, I need to get my steps in. Gotta work on lowering that cholesterol, and also it gives me a time to like spend time with her and also observe nature, like really take it in. Like it makes me feel better because it's like I'm not just putting myself in overdrive, but I'm allowing myself to recalibrate. I'm allowing myself to enjoy the real special moments of life. Um, so pause, slow down, prioritize, like figure out what it is important. What is it important? Ugh, tongue tie. What is important this season? What needs to get done? What can wait? Protect your peace, y'all. Protect your peace at all costs. I have been tracking my emotions with my tracker. If you haven't seen this before, maybe this is your first time logging on. This is a goal getter worksheet. You can get this free, download it from the Ease Pottery website, and I do have it scrolling along the banner. Again, this is the mood tracker, and I have been like, let me just zoom in, y'all. Let me just be real for a moment. The reason why I did that is because a lot of times we just go, and we're not mindful of our emotions. As you can see, I have different colors for the different emotions: calm, joy, feeling productive, fatigue, overwhelmed, or sad. I haven't really been sad this month, but y'all see all of this orange and red. Y'all, I've been tired and I've been overwhelmed. And I'm just like, wait a minute. And, I've been feeling a little productive too, because again, I'm trying to launch December the 1st. So I'm not trying to, I'm going to launch December the 1st. So we putting all that out there. And with that being said, there's been moments when it's like, I'm tired, when I'm like overwhelmed, overstretched, and just over everything. Those are the moments. And even though I had to be honest with myself and I'm, taking inventory of how I'm feeling, it's important because I need to know, how do I need to pivot? So if I'm around here trying to promote ease and calm with my business, I probably need to be a product of that. So every day is not going to be, lollipops and roses, but when I'm feeling a little stressed, go ahead and take that walk. Go ahead and pause. I've started listening to scripture as I'm doing the pottery because I'm like, okay, I have not been doing well with keeping up with my devotions, but that's important to me. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and I'm sitting here anyways for some hours working on clay. Let's go ahead and play some scripture. Let's play some gospel. What is it that's going to calm you down? So for me, is music, the word, taking a walk. My daughter also is part of my overwhelm at times. Y'all, sometimes she just wakes up and chooses violence. She is entering the terrific twos. Terrific twos. We're not gonna say terrible. It's gonna be terrific. Okay. We speak of that over her. And hello, Minister Steele. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate you. I appreciate all my fam that's just logging in and showing support, y'all. It really makes me feel good. And also, it's hard getting on here and just talking to a camera because you don't know who's watching, but I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to be obedient, you know? But yeah, so sometimes my daughter is a part of my frustration, but also she's a sour patch. And I guess that comes with the territory of being a parent. God probably feels that way about us too. We probably get on his nerves, but he still loves us. And as a parent, I still love her, and her cuddles and her hugs, they help ground me, you know? But in some of those moments, I'm like, girl, just pipe down. But anyways, I don't want to be before you guys long. And I did promise you a little sneak peek. Nap time challenge is a way to help you. Thanks, Bernetta. I know that it will get better once it'll get better when she gets older, baby. I don't know. It's always gonna be something. But right now she can't talk. So it's like I'm trying to figure out like, girl, what it is, what you want. But anyways, I still cherish the season that I'm in, even though sometimes it's hard. That's another thing. Like we're so focused on wanting to move to the next and move past where God has us. Like uh basically like embrace the presence, because when you move to the next, it's gonna be something else, you know. So just embracing whatever season you're in. And y'all, I promise you I'm gonna wrap this up because nap time challenge is only supposed to be 15 minutes. A way to motivate you to go out and do something that you are going to do for yourself, like one of your goals. But before we leave, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this because I don't want my stuff to fall. It looks really, really rough, but this is the behind the scenes of. This is only 15 of the clay pieces. It's their cameras, and it's going to be photo holder. I don't want to hold it straight up because if it falls, my life is probably going to flash before my eyes. I'm using my laptop, so I can't show you everything in the corner, but I'm proud. I'm humbled. And each time I make a camera, I'm just praying over, you know, like the person who would receive it. The reason why we're making camera holders is because this year, I said I'm launching something, right? So this is the goal getter box. This is a personal project, and it's very near and dear to my heart, y'all. I'm not gonna get teary-eyed, I'm not gonna cry. But this is like a baby. Everybody's like, hey, when are you gonna have another kid? I'm like, the business is a baby, y'all. So I have Journey, that's my daughter, and I have Ease Pottery. So I got two kids. And yeah, each of them require a lot of time and energy. But anyways, the goal getter box is designed to help moms, caregivers, women to have that one thing that they can focus on for themselves throughout the month. We give so much of ourselves to other people, other things, other responsibilities that sometimes we lose a little piece of ourselves in the midst. So with the goal getter box, you would receive one ceramic project for you to complete throughout the month. I do plan on us meeting virtually, like on Zoom, having paint virtual paint nights and also planning nights. So with me promoting you creating, because art is a great stress reliever. Also, we promote you achieving your goals. A lot of times we want to do too much, and I love getting my planner at the beginning. Actually, I get it normally around this time to start planning for next year. The thing with my planners, by like May, I've kind of stopped writing in it. So it's almost like it's half. Well, May is a little more than half. But anyways, like it's a good chunk of the planner that has so many blank pages. So with Ease Pottery, each month we would provide, well, it's this sheet of paper, but it's also a condensed version. For the month of January, we're focused on vision. Like, what is your vision for the year? So it also includes some other goal planning resources as well. But for you to really sit down and have vision on what do you want your year to look like? What steps do you need to take to achieve that vision and achieve that goal? I don't know if y'all heard my daughter scream. She's downstairs, but y'all, her voice is loud. So if you hear a baby in the background, it's my child, but she all right. She's with dad. So anyways, squirrel. The purpose of the ceramic piece being a photo holder is because it's vision. So a camera, vision. God, what he say, write the vision, make it plain. So I want us this year to not just focus on life as usual, but focus on your life with purpose, being intentional. Again, God gave each of us purpose. He gave each of us, there's a plan for each of us. If you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose. So we want to like really just tap into what it is that God is calling you to do. So with Ease Pottery, we don't just focus on actually creating art. We're focused on you fulfilling your purpose, your God-given purpose. And also we are focused on not just the goals, the hustle and bustle, but building community. Because sometimes we're out here trying to do stuff by ourselves and there's no accountability. We get a little distracted, we get discouraged. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and when I first had my daughter, y'all, I was like, these walls are closing in on me because I was used to going out, working, and being around other people. So when you and you're still working as a stay-at-home mom, y'all, we out here working for free. We don't get no paycheck. um, and really just having to reinvent myself. And even not even if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a mom, period, if you're a woman, period, there are seasons of your life when you have to really like figure out who you are, because with life there are chunks sometimes that just get just chipped away from you. So I really had to, I don't know, just go on this journey. My daughter's name is Journey, but life is a journey, and I really had to go on a journey of rediscovering who is Jarabia. um what does God want me to do in the season? And y'all, I don't know why I'm trying to get emotional. I can't even blame the hormones anymore because my daughter about to be 2. But I'm gonna blame the postpartum. But anyways, uh Minister Steele, I would definitely, oh, y'all couldn't hear her scream. Okay. I will definitely be up for an interview. You just let me know when you like to do it. Um so we could talk offline or however that works. But I would definitely love that. So yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all long because it's lunchtime for most people, and Journey is fine right now, but I'm about to go check and see what she's doing. But anyways, y'all, don't allow the stress of the holidays to get you down. Don't get distracted. Focus, slow down, pause, prioritize, and be intentional about protecting your peace this holiday season. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love y'all. I can't wait to do this next week. Next week is Black Friday, so I don't know if I'll be on, but I might just for a few minutes. But anyways, y'all have an amazing and blessed Thanksgiving, and thank you guys so much for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye.